Hi guys, in this episode of How Do You Do That, I'm going to actually explain to you how you take a single clip and divide it up into individual clips so that you can do scene by scene color correction with Resolve. So it's really quite easy. So as you can see here, I have a feature film file for an entire picture here, and I want to divide this up into different scene changes. So what I'm going to do is I right mouse click on this, select Scene Cut Detection from the options that appear, and now as you can see here, a new window opens and we have three panes. Pane 1, Pane 2, and Pane 3. This one will represent the frame before the scene cut, the scene change, and then the frame afterwards. Now on the bottom, this will be where our scene cut detection graph will be formed. So as you can see, this vertical cursor will actually give us show us the position in the full clip where we're standing. And this is our sensitivity here. So as you can see here, if I lower this, I have higher sensitivity, and if I bring this up, I have lower sensitivity. Now this can be changed at any point after the scene cut detection graph has been generated. So what I'm going to do now is I want to click the scene cut detection automatic process. So this is by clicking on Auto Scene Detect. This will allow me the second button to manually add scene cuts, and then this third one will allow me to delete scene cuts that have been done. Then when this is finished, this list actually will appear to show me all my individual scene changes that have been created. So what I'm going to do first is let's start the scene cut detection process. Now once that's being done, you'll see the graph slowly appear on the bottom. Once the process has completed, then it will automatically populate the list on the right. So for this particular video, I'm going to speed up the process so that we can see it a little bit quicker. Now, as you can see, once the scene cut detection process has completed, I now have my green vertical lines that indicate scene cuts. And then I can also go to any point just by clicking on the number here. And as you can see here, this shows me a proper scene change because we have the frame before is different, and then we have the two frames after. The reason why we have repeating frames is because of flash frames, so this way we can actually ascertain whether the scene cut detection is being done properly. If you see something like here, where you've got all the frames are together, this is probably a fade in. And as you can see, that's true. Now if I want to remove that from the scene cut detection, all I have to do is click on move the position to the right area, and then hold down the shift key and then click to the left of it. And as you can see now, that information is highlighted in red, and then I can go through and then delete that. And now I can continue, and usually what I will do is go through the entire list and ascertain whether the scene cuts are being done correctly or not. Also too, if I have a situation like here where I've got it's quite low but it's definitely separated, that's probably a scene cut detection, so then I probably want to lower that down as well into that area. And then once I get finished with this, I want to then click on Add Cuts to Media Pool. And now as you can see here, I have all my individual scene cuts here, and then I can come over here and go to each scene and then effectively just build a list in Resolve and then do my scene by scene color correction, and I'm all done. Now another situation which you could do is you can also export this as an EDL. Okay, so that's very useful because if I come back to my If I come back to my detection window, and then if I come up to the top area here and left mouse click, as you can see, we have options where we can say save a scene cut list. This is a list that can only be used in Resolve, or we can save an EDL. Once we save an EDL, this can be used by other programs to divide the single clip up into individual clips for later use. For more information and for further tips and tricks, have a look at the other videos on our channel, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And for additional training possibilities, have a look at the other information on our website or also in the footer. See you soon. Thank you.